In this video, we have to derive the characteristics function for the uniform distribution, of course, for the continuous case. The first thing to do is to write out the characteristics function. The characteristics function states that this is equal to the integral. Since it's uniform distribution, we have our interval from a to b, then exponential itx multiplied by f of x dx. So this is what we use in computing the characteristics function for the uniform distribution. For more on this topic, you need to subscribe to this channel. So, substituting the PDF into the characteristics function, we have our characteristics function to be equal to the integral from a to b exponential itx multiplied by the PDF, which is this 1 all over b minus a, then dx. Of course, this will multiply this. So we move over to this side and write our characteristics function to be equal to. Now we multiply this to give us the integral from a to b exponential itx all over b minus a dx. Of course, if we integrate the whole of this function, we'll have something like this. We have exponential itx all over c into b minus a. Then we also keep our interval a, b. So if we substitute the value for b into x, we get something like this. Exponential I c b all over c b minus a minus exponential I c a all over c into b minus a. So this is what we get as our characteristics function. So the next thing to do is to write this properly. How do we write what we got here properly? We can write it as our characteristics function to be equal to exponential I c b minus exponential I c a all over c into b minus a. Because the LCM of this and this will just give you this function. So of course, this is our characteristics function for the uniform distribution. Of course, we should also note that for more on this topic, you need to subscribe to this channel. We should also note that we can write our characteristics function to be e itb minus e I c a all over c into b minus a 1. Of course, here we have c is not equal to 0, and here we have c is equal to 0. So we can put this as this. You should note this. For more on this topic, you need to subscribe to this channel. So for this, it will give us a characteristics function for the uniform distribution.